Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about the Engel.exe lore. So, let's get ready to I'm going to talk to everyone about the lore, about all of this. So here we go. So lately I've been playing the new lore about Engel.exe, because since the game came out in 2025, actually not the game, the video came out in 2025. So here's the new lore about it. So let me just say this and put this in perspective. The FPE game, that was talked about, in the video, and probably in the unlisted video in the descriptions. So basically, that all takes place in 2005, and the FPE game came out in 2004, which we're gonna say in my lore. Also, that rhymes too. Oh yeah, Engel.exe is 2011X. I think a lot of people might know that already. And yeah, so that's how it's gonna be. He's 2011X. Yeah, so that's how he is And oh yeah, one more. Oh yeah, also, Lord E, I finally done the design with him. Lord E is the same as Lord X. And about Lord E, he basically is a different, he's 20 Engel.exe just from a different timeline, and is pretty much way more powerful and way more stronger in that form of time. And oh yeah, about Engel.exe Part 2, it might come out in summer, or probably after summer, once I come back to South Carolina after vacation, and I'll finally finish off the whole lore, probably much. So I'm gonna create the Engel.exe FNF mod, which is gonna be a family mod, the Sign.exe mod, in my playlist, if you guys listen to it, or use it as something, which is more better than anything like that. And yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna finish designs, but I might redo them because they kind of suck. They suck really much. They do suck. So yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. Forgot to mention that Lord E, the reincarnation of Lord Engel.exe, is basically he creates the guardians. So watch over his place while he goes through the games. And what he does there is he creates the guardians that are the 5 guardians. Why are there 5 guardians? He creates them throughout name sort, throughout the names, how much names are in Engel.exe's name, the whole in Engel's name. I'm still coming up with the names. I'll come up with other times. I'll come up with the names in some other times. Not do the names basically. So because I'm not that much, because I forgot the names. I've been doing it yesterday. But the first one in the name would be the first, basically, I'll just say this: the first guardian is gonna be the one that starts with E, and that'll be the strongest one, just to put that out there in perspective. And yeah, I want to tell you guys something. I also see Engel as more Sonic, because he's more a main character, unlike Abby. And he's more Claire is a good main character, Abby is, pretty much. But I kind of see Engel as more Sonic, which is why I created Engel.exe, because I've been planning it for a month, and now I'm finally ready for it. And I did that before I was about to go back in New York. Oh yeah, surprisingly, if I want to do this and make the game while I'm around New York, I really can't, because I have lots to do in New York. So I'm sorry to tell you guys that, but that's gonna be how it is. But I'll do it once I get back. That's how it is. I'll do it once I get back. And yeah, that's how it's gonna be. And the old designs, I'm gonna redo the old designs of the souls. There's the souls that played the game. If you watch my unlisted video, the souls, they play the game of Engel.exe, and they die. They take the souls and put it inside the game once they play the game, throughout the whole time. Which is surprisingly how it goes. Basically, here's what happens. One of the first victims, I'm still coming with the names, not ready so much about the the names, but I'll make another unlisted video, or whatever, it'll be featured in others sometime. But I will just go through it. So basically, one of the souls, which is a girl, the first one is obviously going to be Bubble, the soul for Bubble. She plays the FPE game, and it seems really normal, right? But once she gets in the game, it pulls her soul into it, and she feels very confused about what she does, confused about what she's gonna do, and she feels pretty scared. and her body just lies there, like with like just like it just lies there, like nothing else. The body just lies there, doing nothing exactly. And by the time that happens, basically the body rots as she plays the game. Well, technically what happens is, well, when she's killed, her body starts to rot in the real universe, like in reality, like when she plays that game, and her soul gets trapped inside Engel.exe forever, and they can never get it out, which gets investigators really confused about what they're gonna do. In time for like the soul of Abby, he plays the game too, and like yes, he does die. He does die, like once he's killed in the game. In both realities, he dies. And the soul is trapped too. So that's what happens is. Now here's a plot twist about why Lana was like pretty like suspicious about like what she saw. Because in both realities, Lana, like the soul for Lana, she basically got trapped too. Basically in reality, she was friends with the soul of Abby from a school, and they both play the game. They both got the game from a disc, and they both call each other on their phones. Well, not the phones you guys see now. The phones, like the telephones, and they both played at the same time. Well, Abby played the first, and he died. But the reason why Lana cried, basically why she cried was that was the soul for Abby, and she saw it, like she saw it in her eyes. She saw it in her eyes, like as she like sees that, and then that's like how she got so sad and stuff. And now let's talk about something else about the Claire soul. The Claire soul is another soul that is the last soul that plays the game, and she dies. Well, basically here's what she dies as the game comes to an end, and basically she's trapped there too. And how she dies is basically she plays the game, and yeah, so her mom was in the game, and as that game plays, basically here's what happens. As she played the game, her mother was there. She was like watching the play because she wanted to show her to it and see how good it was. She said it was the most like coolest thing like in the store. A lot of kids were getting it, and then she thought it was like a normal game until she died too. Well, as she saw that when she was playing the game, well, basically here's what happened. Her mother was asleep. Like her mother was like he was like trying to get her up, but she was asleep at that time. And about her mother being asleep, if y'all saw Miss Davel in that one image where Lana was trying to see her, basically the soul of Lana's soul, Claire's the soul of Claire's mother, which is basically trapped in the Miss Davel soul and killed in both realities too. It's basically like the time Claire was Claire was playing that game, like the soul of Claire was playing that game was at night, and her mom and her dad were both asleep, which basically means like her body, like the mom's body was starting to rot at that time, like it was like rotting like away. The husband thought she was like oversleeping because that was like she thought she was oversleeping, which is very weird. So she goes and makes breakfast for Claire, but Claire was asleep too. But he was wondering why they were both asleep, and the time was like really like not that early. It was like kind of like 8 or 9. And so as he thought, they're not both breathing, so he took them to the hospital. But as it seems about it, the truth about what happened was, as they so the doctors like analyzed like what's in their body or something, and the doctor made a shocking discovery, and he realized it happens like throughout the countryside, which basically is how it. So this is how it happens. For starters of what happened. Every person that played that game dies, and how they die is the most gruesome way. So basically, how do I say this? So the doctors checked their pulse, and they didn't have like a breathing pulse. What happened was their hearts were all like their hearts were just gone. Like once they die, their hearts are gone. Like Engel.exe stole their hearts. Like so, here's what that was what happened. Like they stole their hearts. Like he stole like all of their hearts like, at one time, and ate them. or put them in another place. We don't know what happened with that. Well, I should know because I'm the one that created him. So yeah, that's how it is in that game. Oh yeah, now there's something about Engel.exe PC port, which is basically another game. It's basically like Lord E, the design for him, and he's more stronger, in a more severe way, not in a severe way. He took a rotting vessel, like the dead vessel of Engel, and as he plays through it, the vessel rots as he plays through it, it rots, how Lord X took the vessel Sonic the Hedgehog in the other universe as it does. So yeah, that's what happens. So I'm gonna go back to that later. Now I want to talk about the second part. The second part, I don't know if I should put spoilers in it, but all I could say is it's gonna be with the bullies, and the same thing would happen. Well, not the same thing. We'll see what happens, but the deaths would be it'll be way more gruesome. It'll be way more bloodier. As it goes by, the voice So basically, looking back at the game, I forgot a lot of stuff because the game I was making, it was the video, it was pretty glitchy, and I was rushing through because I didn't want to do it in New York because I'll have a lot of things to do there, which is the second reason. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna analyze all this lore I'm putting up to, and look back at my videos and see what I'm talking about, and look at it as a trivia I'm making about these timelines and about PC port Lord E. That game would be coming out in what year should I put it? Let me think. Probably 2017. Yeah, 2016. It's basically actually no, 2017. It's gonna be the year that it comes out. And once you go back, it says the first thing Lord E is gonna be looking like this. You'll be looking pretty different, similar to Engel.exe, but still, yeah, because they look the same, which is with the black shoes, not the black shoes, the red shoes now, and Lord E's design, and the shades, or whatever I can put it in perspective, as it, because I don't know what to put it as, spikes and stuff. Oh yeah, I think y'all are gonna be asking what's about the truth born, the truth form about Engel.exe. Well, here's a twist about what he can do and how he can get people to play the game. So remember when Lana said I remember when they were friends, right? Lana, the soul of Lana and the soul I said they were friends, right? She said that I wasn't stalked, right? She thought it was a package that delivered. It wasn't a package because basically it was just a box, an open. No, it was an open box. It was not a package. It was an open box, and it said "play the game" on the front. And basically, it was not. They both got the same thing, and they both played the game. So basically, that's what happens, and they both died in both realities, and their souls trapped inside of it. So yeah, that's how it happens. And that's how it's gonna be And yeah, there'll be more EXEs in the I'm creating a realm of all Engel.exe throughout the universe. Let me give an example. Engel.exe, the smile parasite, and basics of infection Engel, and other Engels around the universe that or any other FB creepypasta that's the game. That's all I'm almost planning kind of much planning more of it. More being more scary, more being more powerful, more being the first of it, more being more glitchier, more of them being more bloodier, more than being more powerful, Engels that, all of them that, at 13, anyone I'm talking about is basically gonna be that. And there's a surprising twist about Engel.exe and what EXEs could overcome. As that realm exists, they know about Engel.exe. One of them wants to fight off Engel.exe and try to stop him themselves and kill him and become the supreme ruler of it. But the only way they could come into that, if it's it can't be other Engels. So it can't be other Engels that come into the universe and kill him, it mostly be like other victims, like other creepypastas, like Alana or Bubble creepypasta, and Abby or a clip creepypasta, like all of those people, like all of them. Like they could only come in as like the vest, like the dead souls, like the dead bodies of them, and possess them as it goes along, and regrowth all of the soul, like regrowth like inside of them, and then fight them off like that. But obviously Engel.exe wins because he's way more advanced and more powerful, and has the same powers as 2011X, but not like the same powers, like related powers to him. And he's obviously more faster, so that makes it another thing, like, as a twist. And more glitchier as things go by. Yeah. So that's what happens in the universe. So yeah, that's what he does. And y'all are asking another thing. What about Faker Engel, like EXE Engel, like EXE, not Faker, like EXE Engel, if you know what I'm talking about, like Faker Engel. That might exist at some point, like at some point in time. Like that would exist at like some point in time. That's what I could say here. That would exist at some point in time. In part 2, I'm still wondering about the worst one shot of Lopiti port or like anything like that. Because truth be told, I actually want those to be like very early. Or I don't know. I'm so confusing about this stuff. Or should I do it like I'm thinking like should I do it like even if I'm having a lot of things to do? Like should I upload Engel.exe even if I have a lot of things to do? Should I? No, because like I have a lot of scheduled Sunday.exe videos about like Gaja videos about like what I'm doing. I'm stuttering too much. I can't speak well. I don't know how to speak. So yeah, that's what happens about it. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen in like that's probably all the lore I'm gonna put out here. Like all of the lore about like Engel.exe. Like I'll have more because I don't know what to say anymore because like. So yeah, I see like I might upload the game, like I might like make the second part because it's already been like the game has already been a month. Like I've been in New York for like a month now. Well, yeah, basically that's what it's gonna be. So yeah, that's all for today's video, alright guys? That's all for today's video, alright? Bye.